Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the career counseling session of BS Maritime Business and Management. My name is Ramsha Siddiqui.
And I'm Jyotit Iftikhar.
We are doing bachelor's in Maritime Business and Management. And we are joined here by our esteemed guest. Our first guest is Engineer Hafiz Shahrukh Zuhaib Siddiqui, who is a senior lecturer in Maritime Department. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
Our next panelist is Dr. Saima, who is an assistant professor in the Maritime Department. Assalamualaikum, Miss. Assalamualaikum, Miss.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम
Can you hear me?
वालेकुम अस्सलाम
Okay.
जी बिल्कुल
Our third panelist is Miss Saima Shirazi, Miss Sadia Shirazi, who is a senior lecturer in the Maritime Sciences Department, and she is the first woman in Pakistan to have done MBA in Maritime Sciences. I hope you're doing well, Miss.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम MBA Maritime and also MS Maritime.
All right. Okay, noted. So, as we all know, that 90% of the global trade happens through sea because of its economical nature. And we will brief you here about BS Maritime Business and Management. तो सबके दिमाग में एक सवाल आता है इस degree program का नाम सुन के, and that is, what exactly is maritime? So I have this question from Dr. Saima, that what is maritime, and and like what is maritime, and what are the maritime sectors in Pakistan?
Okay. Assalamu alaikum to all. Maritime is a field of study which deals with inshore, offshore, deep sea, and ocean-related activities like trading and logistic systems. And maritime sectors of Pakistan are shipbuilding, ship recycling, and Pakistan trade and transportation, port and harbor, fish processing, and coastal tourism, submarine, cable, offshore installation. All these are Pakistan sectors of maritime industry.
All right, thank you so much. So maritime basically encompasses all activities, like ranging from dock management to coordinating with the logistic companies for ship repairing, and ship breaking. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Saima.
Now, Bahrain University Karachi campus is the first university in Pakistan to introduce this degree program. This is a great initiative, and so far it's shown incredible potential and very fruitful prospects for all who have participated in this. Now, I have a question for Ms. Sadish Shirazi. Ma'am, can you hear me? The question is, how can the graduates of this degree program contribute to the maritime industry of Pakistan, and how the courses offered here are helpful to the students?
Okay. As you said, Jugat, Bahrain University is the first maritime university in Pakistan. And we are, Bahrain University, being a maritime institute, playing a very vital role in Pakistan. And we are offering different graduates and undergraduates program, different courses, training programs in maritime sectors for those people have in-depth knowledge, desire to in-depth knowledge in maritime sector, and those professionals who are not part of basically a student of the Bahrain University, but they are professionals and they directly and indirectly linked with the Bahrain University. And we are offering different maritime courses, training programs, like we are offering maritime summer school. Basically, this is an international program for those students, those professionals, and maritime experts, for policymakers get knowledge from these type of activities. And if we talk about the graduates, our graduates, they are playing very vital role in maritime sector, especially in Pakistan and out of the 10 different countries in the world. And if we talk about the, just like port development, port management, HR, financing, port operations, maritime tourism, fishery sector, and shipbuilding, ship disseminating, they are play a very vital role in these fields.
So we are aware that um, the shipping industry is responsible for sizable portions of maritime trade and logistics, and the globalization and the increased communication between countries is expected to rise, which can result in new and exciting jobs.
Indeed.
So I have this question from Sir Shahrukh, that how the Department of Maritime Sciences is progressing.
Well, Assalamu alaikum. This is Engineer
Walaikum
Hafiz
assalam.
Shahrukh. Thank you very much, Ramsha and Jawdat. First of all, the foremost thing is that the Barrier University is the university who is the pioneer in providing the academic and professional maritime education. And first of all, rather than talking about directly to the answers, I would rather give you a kind of a preamble of the Berger University first. The Berger University Maritime Vision is to become internationally recognized maritime school that produces the professional for the sustainable growth of the maritime sector. And to achieve this maritime vision, the Beria University is committed towards creating and building a robust ecosystem focusing on the research, innovation, and the commercialization. If you talk about the Beria University itself, the Beria University at first thought to have the maritime sector, the maritime institute, the maritime school, but at first in 2018, the Department of the Maritime Sciences was established. After that, the department was transformed into a school in September 2022 with the title of Beria School of Maritime and Applied Sciences. And if you talk about the future, the Beria University have a plan to transform this department into a school, which has already been done, and the school into a university, a maritime university, first ever maritime university in Pakistan. And definitely the BUKC is there to expand its horizon by adding more departments into the BSMAS into the near future. So this is. But if you ask me, the Beria University is taking initiatives. We are having national and international linkages. Just talk about the university. For example, we are having an alliance with the Dalian Maritime University, China. We are having an alliance with the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences. We are in progress of having an alliance with the Sweden World Maritime University. And besides this, we are having lots of alliances, जिसमें हमारे पास port authorities, KPT, Port Qasim. We have been dealing with the examination of the Port Qasim as well. We have been expanding our horizons. We have been dealing lots of things under the canvas of the maritime sciences. If you talk about particularly the Berger University, not only the structure, सिर्फ और सिर्फ structure के ऊपर नहीं, बल्कि these days what the Berger University is being doing is also providing the scholarships to the people, to the maritime professional, so that they can pursue their masters from abroad. And I am one of the graduate of shipping and transport. This program was actually MS in shipping and transport, and this program was actually sponsored by the Berger University. Beside this, we are having faculty members who are foreign qualified. So in this maritime sciences department, we are having faculty members. I just mentioned I'm from the Netherlands, and we do have a Lieutenant Commander Idris, who is a graduate of the World Maritime University, Malmau campus. And we are having not only the academic qualification faculty members, but they are also pursuing their professional educations from abroad. And we have been not only at the faculty member side, but also we are facilitating students as well to engage or to enhance their academic and professional portfolios. So the Berger University, all in all, have been contributing a lot to the maritime sector, and I believe it is definitely going to create an impact in the future, inshallah.
Thank you, Sir
Thank
Shahrukh,
you
for
so much,
your
sir.
informative and wise words. I have a question for Miss Saima. Miss Saima Majid, Miss, can you hear me? Yes. The
Yes.
question is what is the importance of maritime training and education in Pakistan? Please keep a focus on the context of Pakistan and what's the current events here in our country.
Pakistan have immense potential in this maritime sector, and also have comprehensive and give provide comprehensive opportunities for different maritime stakeholders and students. So globally, we are very bad in maritime sector. So we have to enhance our education system in maritime sector स्पेशली और हमें चाहिए कि इस फील्ड को हमें और ज़्यादा प्रमोट करना चाहिए हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स और स्टेक होल्डर्स को इस चीज़ में इस मैरीटाइम में इंडस्ट्री में इन्वॉल्व होना चाहिए और मैं समझती हूँ कि पाकिस्तान का बहुत अच्छा पोटेंशियल है इस फील्ड के अंदर जो कि अभी तक इस तरह से एक्सप्लोर नहीं हुआ दुनिया भर में ब्लू इकोनॉमी के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा फोकस किया जा रहा है उस तरह से पाकिस्तान में अभी तक फोकस नहीं किया गया लेकिन ऑब्वियसली इस फील्ड के अंदर पोटेंशियल है तो इंशाल्लाह इन फ्यूचर जो है इस फील्ड का बहुत ज़्यादा इसका जो है वो इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज पाकिस्तान में है
थैंक यू मैम
राइट थैंक यू सो मच मिस सो जैसे कि हम लोग जानते हैं कि इन्वायरमेंटल सस्टेनेबिलिटी पे एम्फेसिस बहुत बढ़ रहा है तो उसके अलावा भी पूरी दुनिया भर में बढ़ रहा है सो तो बैरियर यूनिवर्सिटी के मैरीटाइम डिपार्टमेंट ने इस बात का ख़ास ख्याल रखा है कि वो जो भी कोर्सेज एंड प्रोग्राम्स ऑफर कर रहे हैं वो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स के अकॉर्डिंग्स में हो So, sustainable development goals are basically they're a call to take action to promote peace and prosperity all around the world. So, I have this question from Ms. Sadia Sharazi that to what extent is the BS Maritime Business and Management aligned with the SDGs?
Okay, well, as you said about the sustainability, environment, and other things, if we talk about the SDG goals, the SDG goals established in 2015 by UN, and the UN is motivated to transform the world into a better place. The SDG have 17 goals with 169 targets. Especially goal SDG goal 4 highlight the promotion of education for those countries, maybe underdeveloped countries or developing countries, Pakistan I think is at developing stage, and Pakistan promote a maritime education. And secondly, we talk about the SDG Code 14, especially highlight the importance of sea. And unfortunately, Pakistan is a blind maritime nation, but Bahia University playing a very vital role for promotion of the maritime importance for the Pakistani people. How can promote the sea importance? How can aware the people about the how can utilize the sea? And we promote and we achieve these goals, especially SDG goals and motive of the policymakers of Pakistan, government of Pakistan through SDG goals. And Pakistan adopted already different goals of SDGs, especially 4, 13, 14 for the promotion and for the ecosystem of maritime sector and promotion of the fishery sector through education and especially Bahia University focus on the SDG goals 14 and 4 and adopt the different aspects of the SDG goals in their curriculum. Just like an introduction to maritime industry, how to promote the maritime industry through education, through research, through different activities, and fisheries, port development, maritime innovation, maritime technology is all these already adopt in the our curriculum.
Miss?
थैंक यू सो मच जो भी प्रोग्राम या जो भी डिग्रीज ऐसी आती हैं उसके अंदर एक बहुत सारा इन्फोसिस होता है बुकिश नॉलेज पे राइट के बस ऐसे पढ़ाई होना और यानी प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस पे इतना ज़्यादा फोकस नहीं होता लेकिन वी बीइंग स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ BS Maritime and Business Management can wholeheartedly endorse this degree because of the fundamental reason that this is where academia meets industry. आपको सिर्फ यानी इंडस्ट्री की इनर वर्किंग्स के बारे में नहीं बताएंगे आपको शो करेंगे और आपको उसके साथ इंटरेक्शन करेंगे आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन फॉर सर शाहरुख what is the employability ratio of this degree program that Bahia University offers and what are the key opportunities? Can you give us some examples of graduates who have done so?
Well, Jonathan, I would say employability rate is not 100%. It's even more than 100%, and it's all because of the
That's
reason.
great.
There's a reason behind that, और वो reason ये है कि if you already have claimed, and we already have been discussing, that the Bahia University is the pioneer in providing the academic qualification तो हमसे पहले कोई एकेडमिक क्वालिफिकेशन, कोई ग्रेजुएशन, अंडर ग्रेजुएशन, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन हो ही नहीं रही थी. So due to which what happened is, if you look up for the Pakistani maritime industry, the people who have been sitting over there, they are not having maritime knowledge, they are not having maritime qualification. तो इस वजह से हो क्या रहा है इस वक्त एट दिस पर्टिकुलर मोमेंट, जो हमारे ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, इवन 2 ऑफ द बैचेस हैव ऑलरेडी बीन पास आउट, और वो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सबके सब ऑन जॉब हैं.
Mashallah.
Before even why I have claimed more than 100%, and this is there's a reason behind. और वो reason ये है कि even those students who are there in the 7th semester, half of the class have already been acquired a job. So the only reason is कि जब आपके पास एजुकेशन रेलेवेंट लोग नहीं थे, राइट पर्सन एट द राइट जॉब नहीं थे, सो द मार्केट एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी इज रियल हाई these days. And this is not just because of the reason कि हमारे पास जो मार्केट में पहले ऐसे लोग नहीं थे लेकिन अब हैं, but if you look up for our particular program, that is BS in Maritime and Business Management, Business and Management, this program is actually catering up all of the modules, all of in the canvas of this degree program. We do have lots of things. Like if you talk about the maritime innovation, you talk about the shipbuilding, you talk about the shipping operations, you talk about the finance, you talk about the economics of the port economics and port shipping and finance. So we have been covering up all of the 45 courses along with the thesis to give you the knowledge, provide you the education that covers the end-to-end maritime chain. Besides the opportunity, as I already have mentioned, that these are the courses, not just the courses, but we also have these like all the ports, all the shipping sector, even the dilemma here in Pakistan is, let's say the pharmaceutical industry, any of the company, you go to the import or export departments, what you would observe that the supply chain graduate is being sitting over there. Although this must not have to be the case, because that is the place for the maritime graduate.
Yes.
So in the domain, the prospects, the opportunities are not only there at the port, are not only there at the shipping companies, are not only there at the stakeholders of the port authorities or the port personnel or the port industries there at the port, but also the entire logistics industries, the entire all of the industries who involved in the impacts operations, the import and export operations. So the job prospects would be real high for R, and the only reason is it's not for today, it's for, I would suggest it for like at least for 2 decades, because the
Wow.
maritime is going to boost up in the near future.
Thank you so much, sir. So these words were really enlightening and
Very,
encouraging
very,
for me.
yes, very
And
eye-opening. That's
yes,
very good news for us.
yes, definitely. So I have this. So I have a question that's related to this. That what professional qualification does this department offer? And I would like Ms. Sadia Sharazi to answer this question.
Can
Please
you hear
repeat
us,
the
ma'am?
question.
What professional qualifications does the department offer?
Okay, professional qualification. As I said, Pakistan is a blind nation. और मैं बात करते हैं professional qualification. For me to say, we have already background knowledge about these fields. इसलिए हम लोगों ने ऑफर किया है अंडर ग्रेजुएट्स प्रोग्राम, और हमारे अंडर ग्रेजुएट्स प्रोग्राम के अंदर ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स आने जो कि बेसिकली दे डोंट हैव एनी टाइप ऑफ मैरीटाइम नॉलेज related to trade, business, import, export, fisheries, tourism, and other part of maritime industry. But our MS program, postgraduate program, they are very successful our program, because very professionals from the different maritime fields are engaged in this program, and they are many naval persons, maritime professionals from different port sectors. For different port sectors, they are interesting in this program, and collecting a knowledge from this program. And if we talk about the our principal, Dr. Asif Inam, basically they are promoting our BS program तो है, लेकिन अगर हम MS program की बात करते हैं related to professional qualification, He is expert. I think he is first Pakistan maritime expert, especially maritime and also in maritime field. They have very huge and knowledge of the maritime and marine fields. अगर हम बात करते हैं पोर्ट केपीटी की बात करें, पोर्ट कासिम की बात करें, दे हैव जिसको हम कहते हैं ना सीना नॉलेज, जिनके पास डिग्रीज नहीं है लेकिन बहरिया यूनिवर्सिटी उनको ये प्रोफेशनल प्रोग्राम्स ऑफर कर रही है कि वो यहाँ पर आए। और जिस तरह इन्होंने कहा सर शाहरुख ने कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर राइट टाइम पे राइट पीपल फॉर राइट जॉब। ठीक है, अगर हम इसकी बात करते हैं तो अब ये वो टाइम है जिसके अंदर हमारे स्टूडेंट्स मैरीटाइम प्रोफेशनल्स और मैरीटाइम एक्सपर्ट्स हमारे पास आ रहे हैं, अपनी नॉलेज गेन कर रहे हैं रिलेटेड टू मैरीटाइम। उनका जो स्कोप है वो बहुत ज्यादा ब्रॉड हो गया है। पहले नहीं था, लेकिन अब हम जैसे एसडीजी गोल्स की बात करते हैं, उसके अंदर हम बहुत सारे ऐसे एक्सपर्ट्स हैं। अगर हम क्योंकि तालीम के लिए कोई उम्र नहीं होती है, तो जब इंशाल्लाह बहरिया यूनिवर्सिटी ज्वाइन करेंगे, हमारे अंडर ग्रेजुएट पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन करेंगे, तो आपको आइडिया होगा कि यहाँ पे लोग कितना इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं मेरिटाइम प्रोग्राम के अंदर। डिसाइड ऑफ द कि उनकी एज क्या है, इससे कंसर्न नहीं है। तो ये हम लोग अपनी तरफ से तो कोशिश करें कि प्रोफेशनल प्रोग्राम्स ऑफर करें। डिफरेंट जैसा रिसर्च की बात हुई है, थीसिस की बात हुई है, कोर्सेज की बात हुई है, डिफरेंट फील्ड एक्टिविटीज की बात हुई है, तो हम नई उसको अपना रोल प्ले कर रही है। और जिस तरह मैंने पहले भी जिक्र किया कि हमारे जो इंटरनेशनल एक्सपर्ट है फ्रॉम नेदरलैंड, हुबर्ट जो है, पहले भी ऑलरेडी हमारे साथ 3 साल से कनेक्ट, और इस साल भी इंशाल्लाह हम उनके साथ मिलकर वी आर लॉन्चिंग इंटरनेशनल मैरीटाइम स्कूल प्रोग्राम इन अगस्त। एंड वी आर इनवाइटिंग यू कि आप लोग जरूर इसको ज्वाइन करें। आपके लिए बहुत प्रोफेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन की अगर बात करते हैं, इस तरह के कोर्सेज आपके लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल होते हैं, जो कि आपको इंटरनेशनल एक्सपर्टीज नॉलेज भी प्रोवाइड करते हैं।
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much,
ma'am.
Miss. Thank you. So,
So
next question.
the I have the next question I have is for Sir Shahrukh. And sir, can you please describe the future of the maritime industry in the, let's say, the next decade?
Well, I'd say that the future is bright. And this would be the preamble of my answer, and this would be the conclusion as well. So, why the future is bright? Agar aap dekhte hain, in today's world, none of the organization can claim that they are totally relying over the local resources. So, if none of the organizations is relying over the local resources, then the reliance must have to be on the global one. For example, I would give you an example for that. Many of the companies are having global sourcing these days. They are sourcing from different countries, manufacturing somewhere else, distribution is somewhere else, storage is somewhere else, and then they are having their consumers all around the world. So the point is that if this is the case with the entire global supply chain environment, so they must have to rely on one of the resource or one of the means of the transport which is very much economical. So if we look up for the
Sir,
shipping,
I'm afraid I can't really hear you that correctly. Are you sure your mic is on? We seem to have an issue. Hopefully, it's resolved. No, sir. It's on the screen. I can see here
So you're
yes,
muted.
that
Just
you're
on the
muted.
screen.
so okay, I think
Okay.
I'm audible.
You
So
are?
all of the maritime chain is being relying on the global sourcing, and the most economical way of transport is shipping. And if this is the case, today the tomorrow is going to be very much brighter. ऐसा क्यों है? क्योंकि आज आज का अगर आप environment देखते हो, this industry is global in nature. So people don't want to hold inventory these days. Companies don't want to increase their carrying cost, their holding cost. What they have been doing is they want to have their goods, commodities just in time. And for that, our shipping just in time means they would be needing it up whenever it is demanded, whenever
Yes.
it is required. So it is being happening these days कि जो shipping की transportation है, जो modeling है, global modeling of the shipping, वो बहुत ज़्यादा increase हो गई है. And the reason is that if you look up for the past, business to business ही import export हुआ करता था. But आज आप देखें कि customer to customer, even a customer who has been sitting in the Netherlands can ask for a necklace from China, and that can reach to the Netherlands within the 2 days. And the reason behind, because the shipping have expedited. पहले के comparatively shipping बहुत ज़्यादा expedite हो गई है. So businesses as compared to that of the consumers. Another thing is, moreover, I'm definitely going to add up to this thing, this sector is actually global in nature. So this is the benefit for the incumbents as well. जो लोग इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर एनरोलमेंट लेंगे उनके लिए बेनिफिट ये है, जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज की हमने बात की थी, बट इफ यू लुक अप this global nature, होता क्या है in how this maritime is different from the other domains. If you compare the maritime sector or this program or the maritime industry of the Pakistan with that of the marketing or with that of the human resource, I would say, or some other domains, what would happen in the maritime is global in nature. So the experience or the exposure grabbed from the Pakistan would be applicable throughout the world.
Mhm.
And due to this case, I would give you for an example for that. For instance, a ship leaves the port of Rotterdam, reaches to the port of Sohar in Oman, get to the port of Bandar Abbas, Iran, and then get to the port of Karachi. So you cannot be local in a night. So
That's
this industry is global in nature. And if this is the case, the exposure or the experience you are going to grab from this industry or the organization would be global in nature. So this program would make you eligible to apply globally. And the success stories we do have in our department, जहाँ पर हमारे 2 से 3 graduates, even आज भी I heard 2 graduates कि उनकी they have moved to Dubai. One of our graduate have been hired by the port of Fujairah at like very high salaries, more perks and privileges as compared to that of the local benefits we receive, the compensation we receive here in Pakistan. And another is the guy is the student of BS Maritime Business and Management. The name is Abdul Hasib Chaudhry, and he has been hired by the Nakilat LNG gas carrier of Qatar, but he's been residing there in America, in US. So the opportunities are global in nature. So if you grab this master's, not only this, from the job perspectives, if you are going to grab this BS Maritime Business Management degree from the Maritime Sciences Department, Bahria University, Karachi campus, this would allow you to pursue the master's from abroad as well, as I already have claimed that this industry is global in nature. So if this is global in nature, if you pursue the master's from abroad or from our department, this degree along with the experience is definitely going to be countable in anywhere in the world, because the ports are having same dynamics. They are having the same port processes around the world, no matter whatever they have been, what processes, what enhancements they have been done, but their basics would remain the same.
Experience, qualifications, and exposure that is global in nature. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
So the future of maritime is definitely bright, like in Pakistan and all around the world. So I would like to ask Dr. Saima that how would the future of maritime sector differ from today's maritime sector?
Sorry, I can't hear a question.
How would the future? Okay, Miss, can you hear me?
Yes.
So I have this question from you: that how would the future of maritime sector differ from today's maritime sector?
I believe that in this competitive era and the age of artificial intelligence, so I think everyone should have up to date and up to date skills and comprehensive knowledge in the field of maritime. So the future of maritime is obviously, as I told earlier, that it's have immense potential and the future is very bright. So we can grow in this maritime sector in future, inshallah. So and globally, everyone is maritime sector is very improved in international level, but Pakistan is uh, far backward in this field. So I think Pakistan has immense potential and capacity to build, and inshallah we have good future in maritime sector.
So much, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you so much.
My next question is for Ms. Sadeh Shirazi. Ma'am, can you hear me? The question is, how is CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, as is in recent news, How is CPEC linked with the Maritime Department here in Bahrain University, and what is the its impact on Pakistan? This connection.
As you know that CPEC, China Pakistan Economic Corridor, is basically a big framework for the regional connection, and we mostly we हम यही कहते हैं कि this is a mega project. Why we say this is mega project of CPEC? CPEC is basically connect the regional countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, and say Central Asian countries through road, rail, and other connections. So how can we improve the and first of all मैं explain करना चाहूँगी कि ये beneficial कैसे है जिस तरह आपने एक सवाल पूछा for Pakistani people. If we talk about the growth of people, growth of infrastructure, growth of country development, जहाँ पे इकोनॉमी की हम बात करते हैं कि हम किस तरीके से थ्रू सी तक अपनी जो इकोनॉमी है उसको बूम कर सकते हैं तो उसके लिए ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि सबसे पहले तो जो मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है जिसका गवादर पे भी जिसके ऊपर बलूचिस्तान में भी हमारी गवर्नमेंट काम कर रही है और फेडरल गवर्नमेंट भी जिसके ऊपर काम कर रही है थ्रू डिफरेंट ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स रिसर्च प्रोग्राम्स मैरीटाइम एजुकेशन की अवेयरनेस की बात हो रही है क्योंकि अगर आप इकोनॉमी को बूस्ट करना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट कि लोग आपके पास एजुकेटेड हो रेलिवेंट लोग हो ठीक है आपके पास पॉलिसीज हो जिनके थ्रू आप जो इंटरनेशनल जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन उनको कंप्लायंस उनकी कर सके तो इन तमाम चीजों को जब तक हम सीपैक के थ्रू लेके चलेंगे तब तक पेपर्स के ऊपर तो हमारे पास चीजें मौजूद हैं लेकिन उनकी प्रॉपर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन तभी होगी जब हमारे पास मैरीटाइम एक्सपर्ट्स होंगे तो यहाँ पे हमें गवर्नमेंट की अगर हम बात करें पॉलिसी मेकर्स की बात करें मैरीटाइम प्रोफेशनल्स की बात करें अकेडमी की बात करें वी हैव टू प्ले crucial role in this time for the economy of Pakistan अगर हम सीपेक के बेनिफिट्स को अवेल करना चाहते हैं जिस तरह हमारे जितनी तो अदर टाउन कंट्रीज है वो अवेल कर रही हैं इस तरह के प्रोजेक्ट्स मेगा प्रोजेक्ट्स को चाइना के साथ मिलके बट हम लोग 2001 से जब से ये प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट हुआ है अराउंड 2001 की अगर हम बात करें इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग तो हम अभी तक इनिशियल स्टेज पे ही हैं फेज 1 हमने ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट तो कर लिया लेकिन अगर हम उसकी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की बात करें वो नहीं है हमारे पास लोगों को अभी तक बलूचिस्तान की लोग ही इसके बारे में इसके बेनिफिट्स के बारे में कंफ्यूज हैं तो उसके लिए कि जिस तरह वहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग सेंटर्स हैं कराची के अंदर बहरिया यूनिवर्सिटी है और अदर इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं वी हैव टू कंसोर्शियम के हम कोलैबोरेशन के साथ मिलके लेके चले या सीपेक के डिफरेंट एक्सपर्ट्स को हाईलाइट करें जिसके अंदर टूरिज्म की बात हो रही है शिप बिल्डिंग की बात हो रही है पोर्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की बात हो रही है जो कि जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज की बात हो रही है तो उसके लिए वी नीड टू इम्प्रूव आवर पॉलिसीज अनफॉर्चुनेटली पाकिस्तान के अंदर मैरीटाइम पॉलिसी की बात करें तो हमारे पास मैरीटाइम पॉलिसी ड्राफ्ट हुई लेकिन उसकी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन स्टेज से वो अभी तक गुजर नहीं सकी है बिकॉज वी डोंट हैव मैरीटाइम एक्सपर्ट उस लेवल पे जहाँ पे हमें इसे इम्प्रूव करवाने की जरूरत है तो पाकिस्तान मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ मैरीटाइम अफेयर्स जो है इसके अपना रोल तो प्ले कर रही है लेकिन वही बात आ जाती है without maritime expertise through maritime education we cannot avail the opportunities of CPEC या फिर हमारे पास जो maritime potential है उनको हम तभी अवेल कर सकते हैं जब हमें ये आइडिया होगा कि how can avail it और उनकी इम्पोर्टेंस का हमें आइडिया तभी होगा जब we get a knowledge from the relevant sector.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
From the
Thank you.
relevant
So
institute.
the infrastructure,
Like
so the infrastructure development of Gwadar Port can sizably contribute to the blue economy of Pakistan and the GDP of Pakistan in general. इसके अलावा बहुत ज़्यादा जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी हो सकती हैं जैसे उसने बताया एंड बहुत एक्साइटिंग जॉब्स भी आ सकती हैं बिकॉज फाइनली द ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैव द राइट पीपल to do the work and they don't have to look into other programs to find the right candidates. That's it for the career counseling webinar.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so
much.
much for joining us today. I would like to thank Sir Shahrukh for his great insight and industry experience. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Ms. Sadeh Shirazi and Ma'am Simon Majid for their great knowledge, experience, and great vision for the future. Ma'am, it's people like you that shape us, and to prosper Pakistan for greater prosperity of Pakistan. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and I hope that we were able to enhance your knowledge about the maritime sector and this program, BS Maritime Business and Management. Thank you so much.